I know what you're thinking. It's not even that noticeable. What's going on, everybody? Border Patrol back again. And today, we're going to talk about night vision. Before we do that, thank you everybody that's hit that subscribe button, that hit that like button, and is commenting. It's great to interact with people that share a hobby like we have. Hunting hogs at night, talking about guns, ammo, night vision, thermals. I know there's a big community out there. It's just nice to interact with you guys. If you guys ever want to talk about this gear on a more personal level, if you live down in South Louisiana, live in Mississippi, that's typically where I'm at. Shit, I might even go out to Texas. If you ever want to look at any of the gear that I use, and then we're in close proximity, and you got somebody who want to make a hunt, if you buy the ammo, I'll come out. Just saying. So, talking about night vision, is this necessary? Is this something that you have to be an effective, night stalker, hog hunter at night? No, it is not. But it sure makes life easy. So I had a handheld scanner that I sold to one of my buddies. I haven't got my new scanner in, which just a single monocular for scanning at night. That comes in handy as well. I really do like using that. But just for maneuvering around at night and night ops and just being able to always have night vision when maneuvering is a fantastic tool. If you set it up right, it will be comfortable. It will not be, cumbersome, to you while you're making your stalks and hunting. So typically what I do is, from the time I leave my camp or to get into a situation, I'm running on night vision, especially when the night vision, what it does is it takes ambient light from stars and moon and it amplifies it. When you don't have, ambient light, stars, moonlight, and whatnot, if it's a pitch black night, you're going to need some type of IR illumination, which I got right here. This is a little cheap IR illuminator, but I use it more for a flood, just to navigate in the dark. That's when you don't have ambient light for the unit to amplify. So what I have here is a OpMod white phosphor Gen 3 pvs14. Man, I tell you, I bought this about a year ago, and when I bought the unit, I didn't realize how deep the rabbit hole would go. To set up a rig like this, and if you go to any type of, night vision specific website, the stuff that they're selling on there is top of the line. So the pvs14, like I said, I paid probably, I don't know, maybe $2,500, $2,600 for it. To get the Wilcox mount, which is pretty much the top of the line when it comes to mounting systems for a pvs14, these things, they're selling for like $500-600 if you could find it. Everything that I've bought on this helmet included, mounting system, light, counterweight, I've got for under $500. The Wilcox mount itself, which is just this burnt bronze piece, is $500. The bridge mount J-arm, if you buy the top of the line, you look at another, $300-400. Helmet, you get a Team Wendy helmet, it's another $300-400. IR illuminators you can get cheap ones and you can get expensive ones. This one, like I said, it's a cheap one, but it works great. It does what it needs to do. It's not really to reach out and touch at 300 yards. This thing is to reach out to 100 yards. you know. Another pretty cool thing that I've noticed is you're stalking up to an area where you got a cell phone camera or a camera in general. You could be a couple hundred yards away and you're running this pvs14 at night, and that camera will go off, and it's almost like lightning strikes in that area. You see this huge just flash with that IR light, because your cameras at night, they have it's a digital camera, and when it takes a picture, it sends out an IR flash. So when creeping up, you know, you ever have that, man, what if those hogs are still by that camera? If you just give it a second, you know, give it, you know, whatever you got the camera set to, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, you're gonna see that IR flash. You're like, oh yeah, they still in there. So you're able to stalk up on them. So, like I said, it's not a necessity, but boy, it sure makes life easy. The way, like I said, the way I utilize this is I make my stalk with my helmet on. I got my pvs14 down. I used to have a handheld scanner for thermal, but I'm not utilizing one right now because I got one that I ordered, but it's on back order. And so I'll have my thermal on, which this rifle is capable. It's got IR, it's got an IR laser on it, it's got an IR flood. So it is capable for taking night shots, but typically my rig would be like this. I'm stalking with my pvs14, kind of scan as I go with my thermal, and then when I'm ready to get really behind the scope, get settled in, I lift up my pvs14, get settled in, take my shot with my thermal. So that's basically how I utilize the helmet mounted pvs14. So, but like I said, this gear that I bought, it total in this helmet minus the pvs14, $500. I'm going to link everything that I've put into this helmet in the description. I can't see buying the top of the line stuff. Now, look, the top of the line stuff is, I guess it costs so much because it's battle ready. Maybe you could take a bullet to the head, I don't know. It actually has zero wobble. But I can tell you right now, for what I do, I'm not running around in the dark. I'm just walking. I mean, this mount it doesn't move. I mean, it has zero to little play at all, that little bit of wobble, but it sits in there perfect. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys, any of you other guys use a rig like this, but it works absolutely perfect. Love it. You're able to move it onto the side. Now, recently, I just bought let me turn on, gain right there. So I recently bought a recording device for the pvs14 from a company called Unobtainium, link in the description. It's a small little pvs14 camera that allows you to record footage through pvs14. So I'm gonna roll in the footage. You can see the quality of the video. I paid 114 bucks for this thing. I mean, it's as simple as it comes. It's a small little camera. It's got its own, it's got a piece of ribbon that connects to a recording device that is rechargeable. You put a micro SD card in it. You turn the switch on. When the switch is on, it will give you a little LED indicator that you are recording. When you're done, you turn the recorder off, and it saves the recording onto that micro SD card. Hook it up to your computer. You rip the video right off of the micro SD card, and you're good to go. So if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, what's on this rifle, what's on this helmet, leave a comment in the description. I mean, leave a comment, and I'll get back with you on it. I will put everything on this rifle and everything on this helmet in the descriptions. If you got any questions about it, let me know. If you want me to do a separate video on any one of these particular items, I can do that. It's just a lot of little intricate parts that go into setting up a rig like this. And if I did a complete video on it, it'd probably be about an hour long. So, thanks again. iRay guys, you guys have to subscribe for iRay. If you made it to the end of this video, iRay is still in transit to Fort Worth, to iRay USA's office to get updated. I am hoping I get that scope back this week because I got a hunt lined up this weekend, and we'll see. You know, I'm just hoping to get that thing back as soon as possible so I can test it out and go from there. Shout out to Louisiana Hogbusters. Those guys reached out to me over the weekend. Got over there with Steve. They're all ex-military vets. Hey, thank you. Thank you, all you military guys. I was not in the military, but I want to thank everybody that was in the military for your service, and God bless you. And we wouldn't live the life that we did in the United States if it wouldn't be for guys like you. Well, I sure do appreciate it. But anyway, they offered for me to go make a hunt with them, and as soon as I get the iRay back, I'm able to hook up with those guys, and we were able to maybe do a collaboration, and I'll let them see what the iRay is all about. Man, I hope it's fixed. I hope it's right. I hope the unit runs. The image quality is so good. Please, I hope that unit runs right, man, and we don't have any more problems with it. Besides that, if you guys in my area, South Louisiana, Mississippi, man, if you guys want to get together, if y'all want to look at some of this gear, if you want to make a hunt, if you got a spot where we can go shoot some hogs, if you got the ammo, I'll bring the gear. I mean, let's get together. We will do it, man. So I'm not shy, man. I like to meet new people. It's a great community we're in, and life's too short, brother. So God bless everybody. Thank y'all for the subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. One last thing. Let's keep all the people that were affected by this last winter storm in our prayers. There's a lot of people that were affected by it, and I pray for them every day. And I hope everybody's safe and their families well. God bless. Border Patrol out.